Hello and welcome to the stream. For those watching in advance, I've just realised that my laptop has yet again died on me, so I have to now go on my phone. Isn't that epic? Hello, Dylan. If you want to join the stream, then you can, by the way. Hello, UK Stormer. Wow, people coming into the chat really quick today. So yeah, my laptop's dead again. That's great. So I'm having to read all this off my phone, but that's okay, I guess. Oh Jesus Christ, this is a failure. It's your Discord bot, lol. Oof. Okie dokie, Dylan. There's no way I can position... When you're going Alton, Sunday, and Monday... I cannot position my phone. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I don't even know what I'm going to do again this stream. I just wanted to do something. So I created this stream. But I don't know what I'm actually going to do on the world. It's mostly just a talking stream again because of the state of the channel. I mean, it's probably better if I do a stream rather than if I didn't do a stream, because then at least some people will find enjoyment out of it. At least that's what I see it. Task find Dom. Oh, my laptop is reloading again. It's booting up. It takes about 2 hours. But things are hard now in terms of video making because, well, my laptop has hit the end of its life. I've had it for less than a year, but it's already hit the end of its life. So yeah, that's great. And I haven't built my PC yet, so I have nothing to edit on, which is great. Is audio and stuff working? Like, everything doing fine? The struggle is real. R3B. Oh, guess who? The struggle is very indeed real. But yeah. Oh, it's coming back to life. So here's my advice. If you ever want to buy a laptop or any sort of product, electronic wise, don't buy from Acer at all. That is my advice. Okay, thank you, Speed. I'm still gonna refer to you as that. I'm sorry. It's never gonna leave me. We should probably find something to... Oh, the laptop is back. Dang, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Me neither. Me neither. Those were the good old days, wasn't it? Oh, it's booting up again. But yeah, this laptop... The thing is, I could take it back and right now and like get it replaced. But chances are I would be out of a laptop for like quite a while. And even though it like crashes every hour, I still rather it do that than not have a laptop for a couple of days. So the plan is to build my PC first and then take my 2 laptops which I have. Yes, I have 2, because my old one I don't use because the hinge is broken, but the warranty ran out on it, so I can't do anything with it. So yeah. So I'm just going to take my laptops and just convert it all my data and stuff over to the new PC whenever I get that. Both the laptops were by Acer, by the way, and both of them died in ridiculously simple ways, which is why I say don't buy a laptop from Acer, because it will die. Come on, Dom, use Share Factory. I've used Share Factory in the past, but like, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know. I'm not good at it. So, and for the types of videos that I want to do as well, I don't think Share Factory would even work. P.S. I'm now an Xbox person. What, is that the Xbox One or the 360 that you got now? I'm guessing it's the one. Yeah, we used to be on PS3. My god, that was a long time ago. The good old days of Share Factory. I've always been a Sony person, like on PS4. Like the very first console I ever had was a PS2. And then I got a PS3. And then I got a PS4. I have a camera that's made by Sony. I have headphones that are made by Sony, which I'm using right now. I just like Sony products because they're cheap and they're good at the same time. So, yeah. Jesus Christ. Nightbot is doing the plugs. Am I right? Oh, the laptop is finally revived. We can bring it back. I think it's got a problem with the RAM. Like, I think the RAM is defective because I'll be on the laptop and it's not really related to anything. Like, if it died when it was under load, then it could be like a power delivery issue on the laptop or like a battery issue. But it just dies randomly. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it will just die randomly. And if it's playing a sound, when it dies, it will like continue to play it after it freezes. I think it'll just make a buzzing noise. It's very annoying, and the screen will like pause. So I think it's a RAM issue. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty confident that it is. So yeah, I think the RAM's defective, which is kind of annoying because I'm pretty sure, like, I could just get some laptop RAM and just put it in, but of course I'd lose a warranty, and so I've got to actually send it back to Acer to do that. So that's annoying. But yeah. Sometimes I can get a lot of luck out of it, right? Like, so that's... Oh, I can hear myself. I can get a lot of luck out of it. Like, for the other day, it worked for like 7 hours with no problems, and then suddenly every 10 seconds it just dies. It just does the most random thing. Lenovo looks good. Because I was thinking of replacing the laptop. The first thing I did when it started having this issues is I went to look for more laptops in Argos, because I thought that Argos was going to replace it with a new laptop, and so I was going to get a Lenovo one. Do you get bored of Minecraft? Yes and no. I've mentioned this a few times, but the main reason why I still play Minecraft is because, unlike most people who play this game, I play a lot of different things in this. So a lot of people who play Minecraft, they either do survival, or they do creative, or they do like PvP or minigames or stuff. Well, as I play all of those things basically. I do survival and creative, and occasionally some minigames and PvP. So if I get bored of one, I just do more of the other, if you know what I mean. So that's why I've played this. And another thing is just like how much I owe to this game. Like, I wouldn't have a lot of the stuff which I do have today because of this game, which is great. But I've never really been a big gaming person until I found Minecraft, and then it sort of brought me into games, I guess you could say. But yeah, Corsair Void Pro RGB wireless Logitech G keyboard. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. How did a sheep fall out of there? I guess it must have glitched out in the world. By the way, I have a sore throat today. Can you hear it? Can you hear my sore throat? Maybe if I put my Mouth up to the microphone a little bit. I need to get this thing fixed. It's loud as well, Jesus Christ. If you can't tell, all this orange stuff on the top, I had to add it there because the sheep were escaping. So, yeah, that's a thing. Nearly all my camera stuff is Canon. Well, Canon is a good make. So, you know. Canon is quite a good make. Martin Mod, welcome. Hello, hello. Hello. I don't even know what to do today. Like, please give me ideas. Oh god. Give me idea. This thing is broken. I hated when they changed this on the update. Because I always used to, when I was playing Battle Minigame, I would just jump on the chest and then try and open it. Make a roller coaster. Everyone says that, but like... Jesus Christ, those cave noises. Build another XP farm. Do a tutorial for us. Speaking of XP farms, actually, let me go to the Nether real quick. I just remembered, being as I'm now reading chat off my laptop, I can use my phone for various things. UK Storm, Jesus Christ. No, same thing over and over and stuff. And somewhere. Okay, interesting. I don't even know what to guess who R2BK. What should I call you? Deleted by Big Woomy. Bro, this is lit. Thank you. We're only going to be going in there for a little bit. I shouldn't need any potions or anything. But, so, people who've been here for a little bit will know, loud nether noise, of my XP farm. However, I've been thinking about things recently in regards to this. And, oh Jesus Christ. That was a bit of a jump scare. And, if I can, harvest, oh, for God's sake. If I can harvest the power of this, I might be able to get XP much quicker than the actual XP farm. Bearing in mind that'll take me like a few minutes to build rather than days, which is what the other one took me to build, so that will be a bit of a disappointment. So I don't know how to feel about that really, but I've come up with a design for a blaze farm that I'm going to eventually sort out by here. See, what I would like to do is do a dual blaze farm, but I don't think that's going to work because the other one is all the way over here, so it's like under me, right? It's by over here if I can get to it. It's in a very, I hate this nether. Well, it's not that bad, I've seen some worse ones, but it's down there, the other blaze farm, and the other one, oh god. And the other one is all the way over here, so that is great. It's kind of weird how things have changed so dramatically over. Yeah, it is. Believe me. Honestly, Atkinson, I do not give one. But yeah. This has finally reverted back to having the double thingy, because this was broken, but now it's fixed again. But more of them around the world are getting broken now, which is annoying. But still, whatever. Oh yeah, well. Oh Jesus, there we go. I don't know why it does that. Whenever I go in there, it just, my head just, yeah. So this is the massive, this is what I've been thinking of recently. This is the massive XP farm that everyone's kind of familiar with, or at least everyone who's been here for a little bit. So this took me like a couple days really to build. I did it mostly on live streams. I could have done this a lot better. I kind of wish that I did things a little bit different now, because the thing is that bigger isn't always better when it comes to these type of farms, because the mob cap kind of limits the way it works, which is annoying. So that's that. But the good thing about this farm, will be that I'm going to convert it. I hate going near this thing. I'm going to convert it into a standalone mob farm at some point. So there will be a way which I can switch it from an XP farm, from a mob grinder, and then back to an XP farm again. So I can use it for various different my laptop. Yeah, I think it's dead. Okay, brilliant. It tried to blue screen on me, but failed. So the screen just went grey. So now I'm going to have to switch back to the phone again. I hate my life. See, this normally wouldn't happen. It's only happening now because I'm streaming. Yeah, rip the laptop. See, this is annoying because my normal stream setup, which I have, is I have my PC, which I use, well, laptop, whatever you want to call it. I have my laptop that I use for monitoring chat and just looking at the viewers on the stream, and then I have my phone, which I use to see my subscriber count, to see if that goes up. But now I can't do either one of those because, well, yeah. So the idea is to have a blaze farm, at least. And it's going to be a big project that I'm going to end up doing in a video whenever I can get round to it. But the blaze farm will most likely be a tiny bit more efficient than the massive mob farm that we have made so far, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time kind of not. We'll see how it goes down. Either way, I found an epic design and I'm very excited to get it up and running. It's a massive farm though, like size sort of comparison, so we're gonna have to dig out all of this area underneath here, like all the way down, which is gonna be challenging. When I built that thing, I died in lava a lot, and when I built the tunnel over here, I died a lot in lava, so please teach me how to build these things. What things? I remember when I built this. This was one of the... Like, it doesn't look like that big of a tunnel, but it actually carries on over there, which is why you can't see the rest of it, because it's physically not fitting in the render distance right now. XP farms, lol. So the one which I have, the massive one which I have, the one which I have right now, works by dispensing water, which pushes the mobs off platforms and then down a chute where I can kill them. But the blaze farm will work in a different way, because obviously you can't have water in the nether. And the way that this one will work when I finally build it is that mobs will spawn, well, the blazes will spawn in midair because they fly, and then they'll eventually land on a platform like this, and there'll be a piston by here which ever so few seconds or whatever, it will extend, pushing the blaze down, and then there'll be another piston which will push the blaze down again, and down again, and down again, until eventually they're all in a neat little pile. I can show you the design. It's a design which I created myself, so I'm very excited to get that up and running. I'll actually show it to you now. Why not? So it's an efficient design, and I'm pretty proud of it. Can I join the world? You can friend me on PS4. I can't guarantee that I can invite people to the world though, and please don't spam me, because I've been getting a lot of people who friend me on PS4 spamming me now. You can friend me on PS4, but like that doesn't mean I'm going to join your worlds if you spam invite me, or that I'm going to invite you to my worlds. In the future, I will have worlds like these ones, or this one, or this one, or this, which you will be able to join, but my actual survival worlds are single player, meaning that I'm not really going to have any people joining them. And my mind, oh god. How do I even show that? I don't think there's a way that I can show my Minecraft name now, but it is the same as my YouTube channel, just with an underscore in the middle and 2 at the end. So it's Dom underscore WPC underscore underscore. But yeah, this is my testing world, which is where I do all my testing. Do you want to have? Oh god, it's already up in it. It's already working. Let me just switch it to peaceful. I'll set it today as well. This is where I was testing out like the spawning radius of mob spawners. So this is actually like this sort of ring thingy here is the actual radius where the mob spawner works. So as you can see, now I'm pressed up against the red, it's working. And now it's not because I'm pressed up against the white. The way that you tell if a mob spawner, cool little tip for you on Minecraft, the way that you tell if a mob spawner will spawn or not is if it's moving. So right now, it won't spawn any mobs. But if I get closer, you'll see that it'll start moving around, like the pig in the middle, and like you'll get effects from it, and that will mean that it can spawn mobs. So Atkinson, you said, do you want to have a PS4 Slim? I would love to have a PS4 Pro, because apparently it's like much better than the PS4 which I have now. Right now I have a PS4 Slim, which, I mean, it's a pretty good PS4. It's alright. But this is the design of the mob spawner. It's not really going to work. I have to set it to night for that. But as you can see, there are these levels of pistons, and when eventually, if it's gonna work, oh, there we go, and then the blaze just get pushed down, there we go, and then they end up down in here. It takes a while for it to get up and going. But eventually some more should spawn in. So this is what I plan to build eventually. God, they are taking quite some time today. There might be like light sources around here that's sort of interrupting with that. Oh, there we go. You can see some more blaze coming in. And so it takes like roughly 5 seconds really for them to just get batched down here. So not too long. So the idea is that I'll just be down here, just waiting for them to come in, and then I can push this button, and that will crush them and weaken them eventually, and now they're down to half a heart. Well, they mostly should be. So that's how that's gonna work. As you can see, there's more coming in now. Like, it gets them down there pretty quickly. It's it's quite a bit different than the old Blaze Farm designs, because the old ones used to gather them in a single point, like in a 1 block area, but you can't do that anymore because of max entity cramming, which is kind of unfortunate. Do you actually upload on your second channel, or am I subscribed to the wrong Bombers Coasters? It is the right one. I've only uploaded 3 videos on that channel. 3 public videos. The Icon soundtrack and the 2 Wicker Man videos. And the reason why is because, as I said when I created that channel, this channel will always take priority over that channel. And so if my time is restricted and I can't get that many videos out, they will all go to this channel and not the other one, because this channel has more subscribers, it has more chance of actually becoming a success, other than Bombers Coasters, which is just starting out, basically. And I've had loads and loads and loads of problems with YouTube in the last year or so, which will all be resolved soon, which is great. But yeah. Finally my laptop's back. I think what I might do is I might set the resolution of the stream down to like the lowest possible thing. Not for you guys, for like my laptop, so then hopefully it won't put strain on it or whatever. I mean, I don't see any correlation between the crashes and any strain put on the system, but I'm just trying to be careful, you know. We have got 5 likes as well, thank you for that, that is pretty decent. And 6 people watching right now. It won't be a long stream today, probably won't be that long. But it's mostly just because I miss YouTube and I sort of just want to get into doing stuff again, so yeah. Also, we're like only 3 subscribers off 500, which is insane, so that's great. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can sort of show. See, the thing is I'm trying to keep a fine line between showing you guys and teasing what I'm going to do and keeping it secret for the right time. And I feel that right now I'm being a bit too oversharing. I probably should have kept this Blaze Farm thing until I actually made the video on it, but you know, this world in itself, like here, I've been trying to create a working Blaze Farm that's efficient for so long. Like, here are some of my failed versions. Like, I worked on this for quite some time. This version is so old that it doesn't even have a mob spawner in it, because mob spawners weren't even like obtainable back then when I created this. So I had to use like, well, this was my solution. So yeah, I don't even know what I was trying to do here. That was a little bit thing. I had an ice cream just now, actually. I had a McFlurry. A Cadbury's Dairy Milk McFlurry. And it was pretty epic. Or epin, as Dan says. This is all the redstone behind. Those of you who know Dan, this is all the redstone for the launch coasters. So yeah, this is how those ones work. It's not that complex. I was going to make a tutorial on this, but nobody really wants me to do one now, so I'm probably not going to do one. But that's all the redstone that there is behind that. Let's see if I can show it to you. Oh, that was the wrong one. What did that do? Oh god. I don't even know how to use my own thing. There you go. Look at that. Epic. Phantom Phoenix, welcome. I recognise that name. And it rolls back just like that. I realise that I do this all the time, right? I start the stream off saying I'm doing survival, and then I go on a creative testing world. I do that all the time, and then so people who join the stream midway through are like, "Oh, this isn't survival." Stopped by to say hi, lol. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. Right, let's with saving and whatever. That should work out for us quite well. Go on your mod world. What do you mean by mod world? Your modded world. Oh, right. That's what you meant. Let's see if I can even find it, to be honest. Okay, thank you, Phantom Phoenix. My modded world is... I have the modded Lucky Block one. I have a lot of worlds, by the way. Look at all these. Oh yeah, this one's the modded world. I'll have to get back on like Domcraft in a second, because people who are just tuning into the stream are going to be like, what are you doing? This isn't even survival. So I'm going to have to get on that in a minute, but I guess we can go on the modded world for... I haven't been on this world for ages, by the way. It's been a long while. So PC players will get most of these features, but if you're on console, we are very restrictive on the sort of features we get. So this world has, well, running boots, which are unobtainable in console, you know. So yeah, I used to, back in the day, I used to convert over modded worlds and host them for PS4 players. And yeah, there you go. So there's various things. You have a working elevator or lift that would take you up. So yeah. That's basically, there's an ender dragon in here. There's a giant zombie, which is kind of cool. And then yeah, you have all this stuff, which is like stackable swords. And then, oh yeah, these running boots. Look at this. It's insane. But yeah. That was that. Let's get back on survival, because we're sort of drifting off track a little bit here. Fingers crossed my laptop hasn't crashed yet. So yeah, that is... Is the Discord server link now working? Because it wasn't working before. Ah, but Dom, how did you get mods? It's a secret, I'm not allowed to tell it. I'm joking. The way that I get my mods, well, the way that I did used to get my mods, because I don't really do it anymore, I haven't done it in ages, is this a website, I forgot what it's called, but it's like minecraftconsole.com or something like that. Something like that. And I used to download the mods off there, because I have a PS3. I haven't been on it in such a long time, but I have a PS3, and what I would do is that on the PS3, it's a lot easier to modify world saves than it is on the PS4. On the PS4, it's basically impossible to modify your world saves, but on the PS3, it's very easy to do it. All you need to do is just go online and find a modded world, get a USB stick and download the modded world to the USB stick, then put it on the PS3 and tell the PS3 that it's content from the game, and then it will just load up the modded world like it's just regular content from the game. And then all you need to do to get it on PS4 is convert the PS3 world over to the PS4, and there you go, modded worlds on the PS4. I need to do some of these soon. That one's going to be put off for some time. I need to pick up a PS3 Slim. I have the fat PS3. My brother gave it to me, so that's how much I have. It's the fat one, but it's not the launch one, if that makes sense. Because they made several different types of PS3s. They made the original launch one, which was the best out of all of them, though it was also the largest. And then they made, like a couple months after the original PS3, they made another PS3 which looked exactly the same, only it didn't have like controller no, what was it called? It didn't have like backwards compatibility or stuff like that, something like that. And that's the one which I have. It's the fat PS3, but it's not the original PS3. The way you tell is if there's like a flap on the front. If you lift it up, if you have the original PS3, the flap should have like lots of connectors and like SD card things underneath it. But why are you out of your pen? These horses are the most problematic things ever. I'm so glad that I'm going to be moving them soon. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I forgot how to dismount a horse. But yeah. What shall we do then today? I was trying to think of something that we can... Slabbing the nether is always boring. There's no way that I can make that entertaining. At all. So, yeah. This place over here is a wreck now. Like, it is a wreck. This whole area just needs something done to it because it looks awful. But this was a devastating update of what happened here. This was going to be a massive bay area with like so much going on in this area. But then this happened. Who thought it would be a good idea to make water that colour? It looks awful. And it's not the water colour that's the worst part, it's the fact that when it hits the other water, it looks even more ugly. Like, they couldn't even phase it in any smoother. Like, look how awful that looks. So, that's epic. Apologies for the black box in the corner of the screen. Somebody just messaged me to tell me to... Yeah. Actually, no, they didn't message me, they just messaged somebody. I get invited to a lot of spam shit. I don't know why. But, yeah, that's a thing. So this area is going to be changing soon, but I'm not going to... See, this is the thing, this is the problem that I face, right? Is that I want to do stuff in streams because I wanted to have something to stream, but at the same time, I want to save all my big projects for videos. But my I don't have the resources to make videos, like my laptop and stuff like that. So, so yeah. That's a bit of an issue. I suppose we could do something over here. This whole area I plan to cut off. I'm basically just going around the world now and just talking about plans, aren't I? I'm pretty sure that you'd all rather me stream this than Fortnite, though. Am I right in saying that? So the idea is just to cut all this area off from here and just, like, that line which I did right there. It's just where I'm going to cut it all off, because this whole area I just don't like. Yes. UK Storm, are you going Alton Towers this Sunday? Oh, there are fishes in it. And also a baby thingy. Lovely. Do act like Stampy. No. Dad can actually do a very good impression of him, believe it or not. So yeah, that's fun, I guess. Again, I don't know why I feel I have to advertise this, but we are on 497 subscribers, meaning that we only need just a few more to get to 500. So if you're watching this right now, for the first time seeing me, if you could subscribe, that would be very epic. And you would make somebody's day. Like, how good would that be, right? Jesus Christ, I hate this. Is this the type of Minecraft live stream where viewers can join? I get what you mean by that, but this is a single player world. You can friend me on PS4. Okay, UK. But yeah, generally I don't really have people on the world because that can cause all sorts of problems with people doing stuff and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm on about. Honestly, if you want to get the best out of your Minecraft worlds, doing it single player isn't a bad option. This was originally a multiplayer world, as you can tell by the two houses over there, but certain people lost interest in the game, and so it's just me now. Which I'm kind of happy with, because single player is sort of how I like it. Coaster Hawk, welcome. Hello, welcome. I do a very awkward welcome, don't I? What do? Dom.mp4 has stopped responding. There's a lot of stuff to do, but I just don't know. I need something. So I'm just gonna hide that because I can't be bothered right now. I know he is, but I can't be bothered. There's a lot of stuff. I wish I just have something to do that. Make a billboard. Well, you've already seen that I've done that. There's not really much to do other than to talk about the future of this world, which is make a billboard advertising your channel. We should just make a massive billboard saying like subscribe to PewDiePie on it. This is the most annoying farm I've ever built, by the way. One of them died as well. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. That being said, oh my God, they've even broken these chests. This bug is driving me insane. Why can't they just fix the... They don't care about this game anymore. They really don't. Hello again. Hello, Dylan. I honestly don't know what to do today. Where does the minecart track go? The minecart track is a very weird thing. You see, it used to go... It's abandoned now, it doesn't really do anything. But it used to go... It used to start all the way over here. Like, by where that house... I'll shoot an arrow over to it. It used to start by there. But I kind of wanted to be able to go into the desert without, like, crossing a mine. It just acted like a divider, and I just didn't like it. It looked ugly. So I took it back to here. And the plan is now that it's just going to go underground from here. But I haven't, like, finished it yet. But it will... It's just going to go underground from here, basically. But, the minecart track itself goes a lot in this direction. Maybe I'll be able to go on it, actually. Let me see. Sarah and Hero Bomb. I'm bound to have a minecart in here somewhere. We can always kill some wither skeletons. I know you all like seeing that over and over and over again. Jesus. Oh, here's a minecart in here. The thing is that a lot of people even say now, like, when they watch my streams, like, you have a cool world. Like, this is nothing compared to what it will be when I finally get going with this sort of stuff. So yeah, that's that. But the reason why I built this minecart thingy is because I wanted the achievement for travelling, I think it's 500 meters on a minecart track. So as you can see, I just picked an ocean which was very long, and I just travelled across the ocean. It's a flat piece of land, well, not land, but you know what I mean. It's just a flat area where I could just. Dom, I hope your hard drive breaks. Well, thank you very much, UK Storm. That means a lot to me. And here's the end of the line. I haven't actually been exploring this area in a while now, but far over in that direction is a village. I know that for sure. There is a village over in that direction, but that is the only real thing. Oh, there's also a witch hut over in that direction a little bit, but I haven't been. Oh no. That could have been bad. What the hell was that? It was a squid. But yeah, that's that, I guess. This whole area looks terrible now. I'm gonna build like a harbour wall all along there, just encasing it all in. And this area will be like a harbour. So yeah, that'll eventually be quite good. This part's really slow because I'm having to push forward. But yeah, the plan is eventually that this thing will go underground, and it will connect up with an underground railway network if I can get that all built. And I just realised that I thought nobody was sending chat messages, but it is in fact my laptop that has died again. This is what's putting me off doing videos and streams. The fact that I cannot see chat or do anything. This is mainly why I wanted to stream today, just to update on everything, because it's getting really annoying now. So yeah. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. But yeah. That is that. Oh, now it's starting raining. I'm trying to think of something I can do, but I really do enjoy streaming, but there's just nothing that I can do anymore to stream. I just stream for the sake of streaming. So I don't want to mine, because I've done that so many times and it gets boring. I don't know, I enjoy streaming because the interaction, but I just don't have anything to stream. That's just what it comes down to. What do you... I don't even know what you're trying to tell me, Atkinson. What do you to get with gaming... What? In English, please. What's even the time now? It's 9:08. Stream's nearly been going for an hour, so I probably will end it. Not soon, but like not too far away from now. What gaming news do you read? Well, I don't read. YouTube is a good way to get... To be honest, it really depends what you mean by gaming news, because the gaming news that I see is just a few news articles every so often about like certain consoles, but most of it is just videos on YouTube about upcoming hardware and such, as in PC gaming. There's a lot going on right now in terms of like hardware upgrades and stuff. So yeah, a lot of companies are like really pushing for new products, so that's always great. AMD are, which are like processor manufacturers, if you've never heard of them. AMD are really good at APUs, which is a CPU and a GPU in the same chip. And like, they are getting to a point now where you don't even need a GPU to game anymore, which is insane. So, in the future, once DDR6 RAM not DDR6, once DDR5 RAM comes out, and CPUs have more cache, it is true. Because the thing is, the only thing limiting the performance of APUs is RAM speeds. Your graphics card, well, it depends nowadays, but your graphics card normally has either DDR5 or DDR6 memory inside it, and it needs the speed of that memory for the various processes that it will do. So that's why APUs haven't been the best in the last couple of years, because they have to rely on system memory, which is only DDR4, for carrying out various things. But once they start putting a lot of cache onto the APU, and once DDR5 RAM will come out, APUs will be the future. So I would say 2030. So about roughly the next 10 years, maybe even less than that, will be how long GPUs last. For any of you that remember like sound cards, like when you used to have like dedicated sound cards in computers, that is how the GPU will go. Graphics cards, they will go just like sound cards. They'll take probably quite a while to go out, but still. But that's the thing, what happens to Nvidia when it's more profitable to make APUs rather than graphics cards? Could be interesting. So yeah. I like talking about like PC sort of stuff and hardware sort of stuff. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but personally I enjoy talking about it. APUs have a little bit of VRAM in them. They don't really. APUs use cache, a little bit of cache, which is inside the CPU. It's, well, APU, whatever you want to call it. It's inside the chip itself, but mostly they just use system RAM, which is a hell of a lot slower than the newer graphics card RAM that you can get on those. But APUs are the future. Thrust reversers are overrated. They are. That's another thing. Aviation talk, you know. True. But in the future, there's a very exciting, nerdy thing that's coming up in the future called 3D stacking. And what 3D stacking will be is it will be where they can put chips on top of each other. Like the actual dies can go on top of each other. making like a sort of 3D thing. So imagine a CPU, but you have multiple dies on top of each other, one for like a general processing unit, one for graphics, and then ones for like RAM and such, and cache, stuff like that. So yeah. But yeet. My laptop's back, by the way. Oh god, this thing is the most unreliable piece of shit. Save yourself the misery and don't buy a product from Acer. That's my motto. I think we're gonna go till 9:30 today. So I better find something to do. Let's go and cut some melons. You guys better be like, I don't know why I said melons, I mean pumpkins. You better be a bit more talkative in chat so I have something to do. I'm gonna go as fast. I was considering getting a sound card and the video I'm gonna be fine. Is there more? Nvidia only really make GPUs, but it depends what the GPUs they make are for, in that sense. Like Nvidia, they don't really make anything other than GPUs, to be honest. That's all they really make. But a lot of people use GPU and graphics card, like what's the word I'm looking for? They use it interchangeably with each other. Well, as that's not really what it's supposed to be like. Yes, true, but the AI chips which they make are basically GPUs. I made a game that's coming out this month. Cool. What's it called? This whole area needs some love as well. This little nether portal over there. It looks terrible. I need to do some more stuff to this area. Nvidia is sort of in trouble though, to be honest. They have a terrible CEO. They do. Like, the Intel CEO, I think's quite good. I've not seen much of whoever it is. I think I've seen them before. But the Intel CEO isn't bad, and neither is the AMD one. But the Nvidia CEO got called out a lot for lying, because he lies on basically everything that they do. And for those who are gonna say that, oh, I'm just an Nvidia hater, I have an Nvidia graphics card. Well, I will have an Nvidia graphics card. So, you know. Hexel Doge, or Dodge. Someone is always going to want to buy a GPU. Well, you say that, but GPU and graphics cards are two separate things. I'm on about graphics cards falling out of fashion. Bye, Atkinson. Honestly, it will. Like, once 3D stacking becomes a thing, APUs will be the future. Which is sad, because think of doing a PC build without a GPU. Like, the GPU is just, like, the main thing of a computer, like, the sexiest part of the computer. Imagine taking that out. It will be definitely a change. Oh, and I can't sleep. Why did I even try and sleep? Someone is always going to want a graphics card. Well, not always. Not really. People still buy sound cards in 2019 because onboard audio that comes with the motherboard and video card isn't the best that it could be, and so people who are very advanced in like musicians and such and stuff who do a lot of music work do need sound. Well, they don't need them, but it's a handy thing to have. But in the future, unless you're like really, really like good, like you really want the best of the best, most entry-level gamers will be using APUs instead of graphics cards. It will happen. Imagine when the world's most powerful PC now becomes a consumer PC in the future. Well, yeah, I mean, if you think back until like just after the Second World War, when computers were like first commercialized, like they used to have massive rooms in buildings dedicated to just the computers, with various parts being different things for the computer. And that today, like that massive room which they used to dedicate to just that computer, can fit in about a quarter of the processing power of your phone in 2019. And 90% of your phone is just the display and battery. So if you only, it's like yesterday, I was looking at a micro SD card, and I got a micro SD card. It's like it's like 120 something gigabyte, and it's just insane to think that little piece of, I think it's silicone, whatever, that little piece on the back can just hold that much storage. And like only 20-30 years ago, you would need boxes upon boxes full of tape to even like get that same sort of, and even then it wouldn't be like nearly as fast as solid state storage. What do you mean upgradability? In the future, if you want better graphics, just change the APU. And as much as I hate to say it, if you want to build a PC, do it, because building a PC I don't think will be something which you could do in a few decades. Did I say decades? I don't think I meant to say decades. Wait, is it yeah, it is decades. My mind has just gone blank. My computer has just gone blank because it's doing different things now. Now got worse. I think it's trying to blue screen me, but it's not. So yeah, that's interesting, I guess. But luckily I have got my phone right next to me, so I can just switch over to that to read your comments, which is great. I've got a hell of a lot of pumpkins in my inventory. I'm making a Minecraft tribute video. Gonna be big epic. I know, right? It will be big epic. What do you mean by tribute video? What do you mean by that? Like, as in those videos that people make saying how Minecraft used to be really good back in the day, or whatever. What do I do? Somebody thinks it's a great idea to beep their horn outside my house. I'm paying respects to the dead game. It's not dead, how dare you? Nah, I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking, but it's not dead. That was sick. What was sick? It's not dead, but like, it's not alive either, to be honest with you. Minecraft is just a weird thing to deal with. It's too big to die. It's like Fortnite will be, basically. The thing is that a lot of people forget when they like criticize this game is that it's only unpopular to play this game if you live in an English-speaking country. Like, Minecraft is more popular than it's ever been before because more and more people are starting to play from different countries around the world because they didn't, for some reason, play it when it was actually really popular. Minecraft is a good game, but I hate the new update. Honestly, Microsoft have killed it. I hate it when the number one thing that happens all the time in things that I like is another company buys them out and they do a shit job at running it. It's happened with YouTube, it happened with theme parks, with Merlin, and it's happened with Minecraft, with Microsoft. I'm not saying that Google does a terrible job of running YouTube, but they certainly don't do as good of a job as they could do. But, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the best versions of the game. I'd say the best version of the game was probably 1.8. Or 1.9. But it depends what platform you're on. I would not say it's the YouTube... It's not really the algorithm. It's just when I look at YouTube today, it's just like, what is this even anymore? It's just not like it used to be. Like, hearing PewDiePie like censor out his own swear words is just depressing. It's just depressing. Because it shows you now how YouTubers can't even be themselves because of the platform that they're on. Which is just annoying. True. I mean, I guess. What is this update? Right now it's on the aquatic update, which is dead. Look at this over here. I spoke about this at the start of the stream. Look how shit this water looks. Thanks to the aquatic update. The aquatic update was good. I liked it, but like, this was the one big downside. Like, swamps cover like what? 30% of the Minecraft world, and now they all look awful. Thanks to the update. I really wish that you could have dyeable water in this game. That would be insane. Because then all of this, I would just like dye it to look like this. But yeah, I mean, look at it. It just looks awful. Old swamp water actually used to look decent. Like, it had a nice like blue tinge to it. I mean, yeah, it is very hard starting a YouTube channel. I mean, it depends what you do. It really does depend on what you do. Starting a Minecraft channel actually isn't that hard, depending on what people might tell you. I meant to say despite, not depending. What is wrong with me? I don't know why, UK Stormer, but you suddenly brought back a memory. Did anybody else used to watch Brainiac? That show? And they walked on custard. I don't know why you brought that into my memory, but you just did. That's why I've defaulted to MC. You can get lucky with the algorithm. Believe me, I've been there. I think the main thing which happened with you, Jack, is the fact that that Smiler video did very, very well, and you were doing streaming as well and other videos, so you had the watch time, you had the views, you had basically everything that YouTube sees as a growing channel. And you were regularly uploading, you were doing all the best things at once, which just got you all those subscribers in such a crazily short amount of time. It is insane. My most popular video on the channel was like a Galactica video, until recently, where my Minecraft tutorial overtook it. 154k, bloody hell. Yep. Yeah, that is pretty insane, bloody hell. I'm glad that you sort of went off the accident explain videos though, because for the GP people who are just like tuning into your channel and they just see everything on your channel is just an accident explain video, it doesn't look that good on the coaster industry. But yeah. I mean, the fact that you said in them, like, at the end, like, you know, it's not meant to scare you off riding coasters. Step 1, make a smiley crash. Dan, you're finally back! Where the bloody hell have you been? Bloody hell. Yep, that's why I stopped, to be fair. I would like to do a video in the future where I sort of do a video based on coaster accidents through an enthusiast perspective, because when people just watch a video on coaster accidents, they're just like, would you go on this ride? I know I wouldn't. Ha ha ha. It's the most boring shit. People aren't actually told like how that changed the industry forever. Like when the Big Dipper at Battersea Fun Fair, when that rolled back and like people got killed on that changed the industry forever, because anti-rollbacks became standard and it just changed the industry as a whole. When the Smiler accident happened, that changed the industry. Now people have to physically locate trains before they override any sort of systems. So, hey Dom, hello. / best guy ever. Wait, does Jack have a is that a... It doesn't work. I am doing fine. How are you doing? The commands don't seem to be are they? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, it does work. Jack, you do have a command. I thought I set one up. I am very confused. Basically, if you do /Jack in chat, it says subscribe to Jack's channel, and then it just leaves a link. But the link doesn't work because I messed it up. So apologies for that. I will fix all the links eventually, but they're unclickable because I messed it up. What are you doing? I honestly don't know. I started streaming and I'm just sort of wandering around the world and talking about stuff, really. I'm not really doing anything right now. I don't even know what to do, to be honest with you. Yo, that's epic. It's kind of like, what's the thing you have on Discord? I forgot it again. There's one of them on Discord which does something similar. So yeah. I forgot what the name of it's called. Why did I go to this? I went down the wrong... I always do this. I look at chat and I get so carried away that I forget what I'm doing. There we go. That is my PSN if you would want to friend me. Zenzo, fine. But I can't guarantee that I'll play on your worlds. Me6, that's the one. It's kind of similar to Me6, I guess. I mean, everybody really knows what Nightbot is, right? I don't really have to explain it. Oh, hello, Ghasts. Oof. I might buy a PS4. Really? Like a second-hand one or like a proper... Because, like, you have a PC and, like, it's epic. So, why would you need a PS... I don't know. Well, that's the PSN, if you want it. But again, I cannot guarantee that, I cannot guarantee that I'll play with you. Oh shit, I just clicked on my name. No, I don't have a PS. What the hell did I just turn on? Immediate respawn. Oh, that's a thing now. Xbox and a PC though. Eppin. I'd like to do a video talking about my opinions between Xbox and PS4. Because there's a lot of differences between the two consoles that there's just a lot of differences with them. If you get a PSN from TizBeastT45, then that's me, okay. Let's knock all these animals off the site. Yep, I just got it. I'll accept it after the stream, don't worry. But the thing is with PS4 that I much prefer... Well, I've not owned an Xbox before, so I can't really say too much about it, but... From what I've seen, based on my friends who have an Xbox and also family members, the Xbox community... PS4's better in terms of the community, in my opinion. Like, when was the last time you heard of a massive trolling channel coming into, like, popularity on the PS4? Exactly, you haven't. Because most of them are on Xbox, because that's where most of the kids play. PS4 has a more refined community, in my opinion, than Xbox. This is annoying me. Yeah, Xbox addictions. This annoys me because the villagers keep on stamping on all the things. PC Master Race, indeed. Remember, people, if you build a PC, go with AMD. Okay, let's rephrase that. If you're building a PC and you care about what you take out of your wallet, go with AMD. I said that half because I like AMD and half because I just wanted to piss certain people off. Oh, and what a great thing. I just realised my laptop died on me again. Brilliant. I will now have to hold down the power button. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to end at the screams. The scream. I'm not making any sense, am I? Should I buy a 500GB PS4 for 150 quid? Is that second hand or new? I take it new, right? So Nightbot lied. What did Nightbot say? About the server? Nightbot needs a lot of changes. I don't know what it is with Nightbot, but it's not really working. No, it is not Speed. He gave me an invalid Discord link. Just a word of warning for anybody who joins my Discord server. It's unrefined and certain people might say things that might offend other people. So, watch out. I can't send you one now because my laptop is very dead. But once my laptop is revived, I shall make sure to send you one. This is annoying because the other day I was boasting about my villager breeder, saying, "Oh, I've never had any problems with my villager breeder. My villager breeder works fine." And then guess what happens to the villager breeder? It does this. They're not breeding, they're not planting anything, all the soil is... Oh, well, he just did it, but still. So it's broken. Did you build all this in survival? Yes, I have. There. If I go into host options, you can see that I have just the regular ones turned on. I don't cheat or anything. So, yeah, it's all 100% survival. Thank you, Speed, or Big Boomy, whatever you want to be referred to. Big Woomy, aka Speed of Sound, posted my Discord link, so you should be able to get that. My laptop is slowly booting up as we speak. By the way, for those of you who haven't seen this yet, look at this. This is a decent deal, right? A book and 14 emeralds for a mending book. I like seeing stuff like that. I gotta disconnect those two channels, XD. I'm still gonna call you Speed of Sound, sorry, it's just, it's wired into my brain now, I can't stop. Why did you even call yourself Big Woomy though? What does that even mean? UK Stormer, I don't know why you're so short. And the gas is firing at me again. Where even is he? Okay then. I like to vote your channel. Okay, thank you. Laptop's back, guys. Back to work for me. Okay, I'm gonna be ending up anyway soon with the stream. Thanks, Phantom Phoenix, for popping in again. Oh, okay. That makes sense. DJ Cortez, hey, hello, welcome. I haven't seen you around before, so welcome to the stream and channel, I guess. Oh god, my laptop it's dying. I can't wait till I have my PC built, then I can just throw this thing out of the window. What did you do there? Hey, what are the requirements to join? If you have a PS4, you can friend me. That is my PSN. However, I do not guarantee that you can join any of my worlds or that I will join yours, because a lot of people seem to want to join worlds and whatever. I don't have enough time to go to everyone, so most likely I won't end up joining any of your worlds and you won't end up joining any of mine, but you can still friend me if you want, just by chance, if I ever do join your world, if I'm bored or whatever. Hey, we gained a subscriber. Thank you to whoever subscribed. Yes, I have a PS4. Can I join? Well, you can't join this world right now because I'm sort of streaming and it's a single player world, but certain other worlds I plan to do in the future so that you can join. Oh, Jesus. So that you can join. Just a quick reminder to any people who are new to the channel. We're on 498 subscribers, so if you could please subscribe. Like, we're 2 off getting to 500. Thank you, somebody subscribed. We're now on 499. So I subscribe to you because you are cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't pronounce your name, sorry. Come on, road to 500 subs. I know, right? I'm watching it like a hawk right now. Sub to Dom. So yeah, we're now on 499 subscribers, which is insane. Somebody go and tell their dog, please, to subscribe. The Satisfying. Hi. The Satisfying, we are on 499 subscribers and you look new here. If you subscribe, we can get to 500 right now. Please. I beg of you. Hey, there we go. 500 subscribers. Thank you. I don't know what to say. But that is insane. Woo, yeah. I knew we were gonna hit it on stream at some point. We always hit stuff on stream, so I'll have to note that down at some point. Thank you, everyone, for 500 subscribers. Unfortunately, the 400 subscriber special will not happen because I've doubled the channel size in that time, so it's not really worth doing anymore. Cheeky plug time. But yeah, there will almost definitely be a 500 subscriber special at some point, and we are halfway to 1,000, which is insane. So, I mean, you get me to 1,000 and you get a face reveal, so, you know, what could be much better? So thank you all very much. Wow. Face reveal. Yes, I said face reveal. The thing is, for Christmas, we got it on Black Friday, but for Christmas I have got a webcam, a Logitech, because, you know, Logitech is for the elitists, am I right? A Logitech, forgot what the product name is, but it's a very good webcam. It's a the only German word I know is nein, which means no. Nein. I don't speak German, I'm sorry. I wish I did, because, well, no, I don't wish I did, but, like, I learnt French in school, which was the biggest waste of my life ever. So I very much wished I learnt German instead of French. Because Germany's a better country anyway than France. Am I right? Sorry to French people. But yeah, that is pretty insane. The biggest 500 us. Speaking of insane, Insane Co-Star, welcome to this. Jesus Christ. It's just like that moment where, like, a YouTuber that you're watching, like, goes into goes into a an advertisement, and they're like, speaking of this, I'm talking about you, Linus Tech Tips. UK, I don't know what you just said, but I proved it. Apologies for slightly racist comments probably coming from UK. Welcome, this server can be a bit of a mess at times. Jesus Christ. I just realised what the first thing people are going to see. Speed of sound JWOD reacted with 0. Speed of sound reacted with OK hand. Oh Jesus. So funny, but say ich bin cool, that means I'm cool, come on, try it. Well, I just said it, come on. I don't know German, I'm sorry. You need to teach me German. That's what you need to do. I can speak a little bit of Welsh, which I'm not going to do because it's embarrassing. And, yeah. I forgot most of my Welsh, but whatever. That's the unfortunate thing about living in Wales. If you live in Wales, you are legally required to learn Welsh in school. And it's the most boring thing you'll ever face in your life, because all the teachers don't care what they're teaching. So yeah. The only thing that I'd really do in Welsh is look up in the dictionary what dickhead was in Welsh, and then we just say it every so often when the teacher would come by. So so yeah. I must go, but good luck for the future. Bye. Thank you very much. I don't know what to call you because I can't pronounce your name, but whatever. French was boring too. I didn't enjoy French. As I said, I wish that I learned German instead of French, because French is just... I think French is much easier to learn though than German, but I wouldn't know since I haven't... I don't know. Wait, we going 400 minutes? Maybe, I doubt... why not? I'll have to finish up soon at one point. But we might as well go for 10 o'clock, right? Languages are always boring in school. They are. They really are. Anybody in chat going to Alton Towers tomorrow? I know Dan is. Probably wasn't meant to say that, was I? Nobody who I know is going to Alton Towers tomorrow. Sean Sandbrook, is he actually? I mean, I'm going Sunday, so yeah. If you're at a ride and you think you can hear me based on my well-known voice, then call over to me and yeah. I don't know. God, imagine how awkward that would be if you just said to some random person who you thought was me. That would... I still can't believe that we hit 500. It's not real to me yet. It's not clicked. But I'm sure it will. I will just paparazzi you. Paparazzi. I can't even speak, can I? Okay, well thank you, UK Stormer. If you see some sad, square-headed person who's kind of short and insignificant, constantly going on Oblivion over and over and over again, then you know that it is me. Yep, you guessed it. I'm gonna marathon Oblivion. You guessed it. Dylan, you better be marathoning Oblivion too. We got to get at least 16 rides down on that thing. See, here's the thing, right? You know, like, they do those things where people ride coasters over and over and over again for, like, charity events or something. Oblivion is just the best coaster for that. Like, can you imagine just constantly going round and round and round on Oblivion? That would be the best. Well, at least I think it would be the best. The only thing is that I don't think the maintenance shed is big enough on Oblivion to take all the trains off, so you'd have to... Dom sounds like a... I don't. What are you saying? I don't. Dan says I don't. I've met Dan, he says I don't. I gotta say, I was very deeply saddened when I found that Dylan was taller than me. Isn't that right, Dylan? Everyone who I know is taller than me. It's depressing. Imagine though if you were a lookalike to someone in the stream. No, Dom is using his voice changer right now to make his voice deep. Dom, how tall are you? I'm not super short, but I'm not tall either. Like, Dan's taller than me, but that's because Dan is really bloody tall. Like, if you've ever met Dan, you would know he is bloody tall. Like, the first time I met him, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, he is tall. Oh shit, that... Okay. Tell me, goddammit. I don't know, I don't measure myself. Dylan, you've met me in real life. Tell. Oh shit. If I ask Dylan to tell you how tall I'll be, he'll probably say I'm about 2 feet. My chair is squeaky. I need to get some WD-40 on it. 97 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna go for the 100-minute mark, as said by Speed, aka Big Woomy. So that will be an epic. I'm going to post a tweet on Twitter. You guys better be over to give it thousands of likes. You're going to have to WD-40 your entire voice box. Thank you. It is the third time now. Hey, my eyes hurt. Oh no, you weren't saying hey, you were saying ah! My eyes hurt a lot. Am I the only person, right, who, if you're in a dark room for like quite a while and then you go by the window, like the backs of your eyes like physically hurt? Like, it feels like somebody's poking a needle in the back of your eye. Or is that just me? That and this. Okay, that should be good. Right, rush over to Twitter and like my tweet. It's not Stranger Danger, it's a YouTube meetup. It is indeed. Yeah, same. It makes me wonder, in the future, a human's gonna have genetically modified eyes to deal with, like, screens and stuff. Also, apparently people say that if you, like, use dark mode on, like, everything that you do on your PC, it will make your eyes better. But I don't like using dark mode for some reason, I just don't like it. Like, I've tried YouTube dark mode, I don't like it. The only thing that I really use on dark mode is Discord, because, well, Discord only really does have dark mode. I think it does have a light mode, but I don't even know how to use it. I prefer Discord on dark mode anyway. That's the only real thing that I like on dark mode. Everything else I hate on dark mode. Blue light filters only do so much. There we go. Blue light filters aren't, like, superior. All they really do is stop you from disrupting your sleeping pattern by looking at stuff, and they don't stop you, they just minimize it. It's 10 PM, it is 10 PM, and we have been streaming for 101 minutes, which means, you guessed it, we're gonna have to go to the location to end off the stream. Also, X Nightmare X joined the stream. Sorry I was very late to welcome you, but welcome to the stream. It's a good morning in Minecraft. The skeletons are burning, the creepers are still out, and we are now going to end off the stream. I'm just going to end it by here, because why not? There's an arrow in my head. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, stream, whatever. Hopefully when I have a good computer. So, bye.